Hello and welcome to another daily devotional thought. If you're not from a church where you use a liturgy or have a liturgical calendar, you might be unaware of this, but the church has seasons, much like the climate does. You know one season probably called Advent, where we look forward to the coming of the Christ child to be born. Then there's a season of Epiphany. Then there's also a season following that called Lent, where many of you know we look at the suffering and the sorrow our Savior endured for our sakes. And then we have what's called the season of Pentecost. It starts with the day of Pentecost we celebrated 2 weeks ago, but it's possibly the longest section of the church year as just a chunk of space and time. And it looks really at how we are led by the Spirit, having been saved by Christ, to carry out that great commission, to live as Christians. And so I want to start there with you today. What does it mean to live as a Christian? How does that look in the world we live in your daily life? This week we're going to focus on the fruit of the Spirit. But we begin with Galatians chapter 5, beginning at verse 16 and going through 18, where we hear these words written to the people of Galatia. So I say, live by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the sinful nature. For the sinful nature desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the sinful nature. They are in conflict with each other, so that you do not do what you want. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under law. Brothers and sisters, I pray that as you live your life, you are led by the Spirit, that you live by the Spirit. How you respect and honor and glorify God in your worship, in your study, in your prayer, that you are led by the Spirit and you live by the Spirit in how you treat your fellow human being, your neighbor, your coworker, the person you don't even know. Because what the Spirit desires for us, what the Spirit desires for us, is that we would love God, love our neighbor, and share Christ with everyone that we can. There's some fruits he talks about that allow us to do just that and live our life. That's coming up in the next few days. May God bless your life as you live by the Spirit.